Hello everybody, it's Jared, the non-alcoholic aficionado here with a really special video. We've got Ryan, a local Minnesota NA beer influencer, and we've got some sweet beverages to test out today. All right, I'm gonna let you talk about this one.
Okay, so 9 Mile Mallet Mike's Rye Porter. So I'm assuming Mike is one of the brewers. And why is a rye porter special? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
Because they make it with rye.
I mean, yes, they make it with rye. They make it with rye versus, I'm not sure what.
Wheat?
Could be.
I don't know. I don't have a ton of
Barley
porter experience.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
It's dark.
Yeah. So this is only taproom availability, right? In Crawlers?
This specific is not available anymore.
No, I mean 9 Mile.
Oh, 9 Mile.
Their taproom.
Their tap room, they have crowlers available.
Okay.
But they don't always have their NA crowlers available.
Got it.
So call ahead if you're planning on going there and wanting a can, because they might not have it.
Yeah. I been meaning to on the channel get to a brewery and like have a taste test of their local available NAs. Haven't done that yet, so we might have to do that. Give some local awareness to the brands. Cheers. This one's gonna be a good. Ooh. That's good.
See, you can
That's
see
the
how
porter, the bitterness after note.
Yeah, it's like
Not sweet.
It fits close to that stout flavor, but it hits all the things that the stout doesn't hit.
Yeah, that's
really good.
Really good.
It's sweet in the beginning, but then it's kind of almost bitter at the end.
Definitely. I like that a lot.
I would try to drink this next to the Lupulin CBP that they have, which is chocolate peanut butter porter. Would probably be like a combination of that Badger Snack and this.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
yeah, when ABV technology takes the alcohol out of the beer, some of the flavor is removed as well.
It's sugar.
Just because, right, it's sugar, but the stouts retain a lot of flavor because they're already super flavorful. So then when they take the alcohol out, there is still
Leftover.
all this flavor. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh. It's like even strong and it's not alcoholic. How do they do it?
This doesn't taste like the alcohol is removed. Like, not saying I'm like getting a buzz off of it, but like the bite is there, the flavor's there. Doesn't taste flat. It's got the carbonation level. It's just good.
Way to go, 9
delicious.
Mile.
Yeah, good stuff. I need to go there. Never been there, and I'm only 15 minutes down the road. 0.3% ABV. How did they test that? They use what do they do?
They've got a machine that tests it.
Okay.
I mean, ABV Technology's got 2 of their machines. One's the equalizer, I think it's called, and that's what removes the alcohol.
Okay.
And then they have another device that is a measurement device that they allow you to, I don't know, you can use them as a service, or you could actually buy the machine and keep it
Oh, really? You send them a
site.
sample?
What's that?
You send them a sample and they test it?
I think they'll do that, yep.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, science guys, it's amazing. Love it. Yeah, they can, if you input, your input beverage can be, I think, up to 13% now. And then they'll take 12.5% alcohol out of it.
What?
They'll leave you with,
No.
Yep.
You can start with like a barrel-aged stout
They've increased it from 7 to about 12 or 13.
with their technology.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
They've
cool.
done that over the last year and a half, I think.
I've never tried anything like that.
They've
That's awesome.
ratcheted it up.
Have you had a high alcohol drop down, like something like barrel-aged beer would be?
Yep. East Lake, rest in peace, East Lake. They had an Imperial Stout that they started, I think was 12%.
Wow.
It might have been 11. Either way, it was 11 or 12. And then they brought it down to 0.5. And it was their, I can't even pronounce the name. We'll show a picture of it. It was so dang good. I have 1 can left in my fridge, actually. Yeah, it's solid. We wish East Lake was still making beers, but they closed sadly in September.
Yeah, we gotta keep supporting these companies so they can stick around and, you know, get their brand out there and grow. Reply in the comments with your favorite NA beer. I haven't asked that before of the viewers, but I'd be curious. Nice. Be curious to see what people like, what they're interested in, what they and spread the word to other people. So it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, we love sharing all that stuff. It's kind of like your favorite band. Like, you got to hear this favorite band. You got to try my favorite NA beer. I got to mention Big Drop, because Big Drop Galactic Extra Dark is by far probably my favorite NA beer.
Really?
Yep. I think I might actually like it more than Guinness.
Really?
I think the flavor is a little bit better. I think the mouthfeel is a little bit better. It's just really amazing how good that is.
Where is that out of?
Well, it's brewed in Chicago, but they started in England.
Oh, wow.
And so they've moved across the world to have other breweries brew their beer. Same recipe and stuff,
cool.
but get it distributed in different countries. So yeah, they're in Australia, they're in England, they're in America.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have them at 0 proof?
Yep.
All right, I'm getting some.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they've got 3 different kinds. They got a stout, an IPA, and a pale. And they're all good.
It's Big Drop.
Big Drop.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna have it then. This is the last beer we have. How long we've been, I don't even know how long it's been, but we're still talking. Lots to talk about. This is, like I said, having the ability to get into a scene that is not, you know, doesn't have, you know, like I said, kind of the side effects, but I still get to try new flavors of beverages like these NA beers is exciting, because now I have the ability to go back to the well and just keep trying new stuff and, you know, finding out what's out there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
It's a subculture almost. And some people think it's only O'Doul's, and they're kind of right, because that's what they're familiar with. But the NA scene, like you said, is all across the country, all across the world, actually. You know, there are breweries in Australia that are starting, or not starting, but they've been around for years.
Yeah.
You know, there's the NA scene in Europe. It's just so much more mature there that they've had the time to, you know, develop an NA beer recipe. You know, all those super old breweries, you know, they get really good at their recipes, and they know how to make a low alcohol thing. And there's NA on tap all around Europe, all around England.
A bunch from Germany too.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that whole part of the globe, they're familiar with NA beer on tap. They have it, you know, people drink NA beer on their lunch breaks. I don't know.
Is it a cultural thing, you think? Like, where people have, like, gotten to the point where they, like, don't want to, or is it just the business side of it?
I think it's both.
Okay.
But I think we're, you know, a couple decades behind how normalized it's been over there.
Sure.
I also think America is a little bit more relying heavily on the liquor industry than Europe does. Beer industry, I should say. Maybe not the liquor industry, but the trajectory is going and going and going. As far as like a business investment standpoint, you know, there are people trying to invest in companies and trying to get started early so they can reap the benefits, whatever. But, you know, it's a little different in Minnesota because it's the craft brewery scene, where it's like each brewery is its own entity.
Sure.
Versus, you know, nationwide distribution or sales or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting. There is a lot of success stories. Unfortunately, there are some not so great stories. Like, what was it? Two Roots. Yep, you read my mind.
I just
too
saw
bad.
that recently.
Yeah, it's too bad. Everyone loved their stuff. Everyone really liked their NA or their IPAs. They had a cookie dark, a dark cookies last year, or maybe it was even 2 years ago. It was a stout that tasted like an Oreo.
Really? Oh wow.
So good.
Sounds amazing.
So good. So anyway.
I like this one a lot, as you can tell by the fact that I downed it.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know how many equivalent 12-ounce cans we've drank, because these have all been 16 ounce or 25 ounce.
That's
and
ridiculous.
it's been maybe, what is it, not, maybe an hour.
Oh,
it's a lot.
we would be absolutely all over ourselves.
There would be no driving.
No.
Not in the slightest.
There might not even be like any getting off of the stool here.
That's the beauty, is we just got to experience six beers.
6 NA beers.
Yeah, amazing. And they're all good. I like this one a lot. It was, compared to like the black IPA we had and the peanut butter one, it was kind of right in that realm.
Yep.
I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10 in my book. I liked it a lot. It was very unique from other NAs I've had.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna start rating them yet.
I am.
No, that's fine.
Part
That's
of my
fine.
thing. You don't have to.
No. It actually is less bitter than I remember it being at the end. It always has that at the end, but no, this wasn't so bad. But I think my taster is probably a little bit broken now after all these bitter beers and very strong flavors. I think I need some saltines. That's what we should do next time. Next time we'll bring a sleeve of saltines.
Yep. Maybe some cheese.
A palate cleanser.
Cheese is always good.
Could be.
Maybe more with wine. Well,
on our next episode.
Yeah. So yeah, next episode we might be forward thinking here, or foreshadowing. I'm sure we'll get together and try some other brews. But yeah, I don't know how long this was. I haven't looked at the time, but it was longer than I've ever talked on the camera for a review type video. Hopefully you found this helpful. I plan on doing chapters so you can kind of bounce around to ones that you find most interesting or you want to check out, having us talk about the beers.
Or it'll just be some radical editing, you never know.
You never know. It might be
lots of sound effects.
Super cool editing. Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, if you haven't already, I talked about at the beginning, but they're very small channels starting to grow. It's only been 2 weeks on YouTube, but we're finding people like the content, and I'm excited to make new content. So if you could subscribe, that'd be great. And we will be in touch with some more content in the future. So thanks everybody.
Yeah, share it too. You might as well.
Share it, yeah. All right, thanks.